44% say Jamaica's heading in the wrong direction. Is Holness to blame? Has Andrew Holness lost control of Jamaica? Here's what the polls say. Jamaica's heading off a cliff, and even Andrew Holness' biggest supporters are starting to jump ship. Can the Prime Minister turn things around in time, or is his political career running out of track? Hey, patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're diving into the latest bombshell from the nationwide Bluedot poll, where 44% of Jamaicans say the country is heading in the wrong direction under Andrew Holness. Even his own supporters are starting to waver, and with the integrity commissions breathing down his neck, Holness might be facing the toughest challenge of his career. Will the JLP pull off a third term, or is this the beginning of the end? Stick around, because the numbers don't lie, and they aren't pretty. 44% of Jamaicans say the country is heading in the wrong direction. Remember the days when everybody thought Jamaica was moving forward? Well, according to the latest nationwide Bluedot poll, that train might have just hit a wall. 44% of Jamaicans think we are speeding off the wrong track. And guess who's at the wheel? The Holness administration. Buckle up, because things are about to get messy. Welcome all patriotic Jamaicans. The movement continues. Make we get into it now. Let's kick it off. Jamaica, so let's kick things off with some context. The nationwide Bluedot poll asked 1,246 registered voters about Jamaica's current direction. And here's the kicker. 44% of Jamaicans think we are heading in the wrong direction. No improvement since February 2024, which should have the Holness administration sweating. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Stay tuned, because we're diving deeper into what this means for Andrew Holness, the JLP, and what's coming next. Spoiler: even labor rights aren't happy anymore. No, as if Holness didn't have enough on his plate after the Integrities Commission recent report gave him a week of sleepless nights. The poll comes in like a cherry on top of a meltdown Sunday. According to the poll, only 27% of Jamaicans think we are on the right track. You've heard that right. Less than a third. But here's where it gets interesting. Even among JLP supporters, pessimism is growing. Back in February, only 16% of labor rights thought Jamaica was on the wrong track. Now that number's jumped to 20%. And those diehard supporters who said, nah man, things are going great, that's dropped too, from 60% to 57%. Prime Minister Holness might want to hold on to his seat, because these numbers aren't looking good for a third term. And just when you thought the opposition couldn't be any more pessimistic, PNP supporters stayed firmly in the Jamaica is doomed camp. A whopping 68% of them think the country's heading in the wrong direction. Only 1 point less than in February. I mean, can you blame them? Holness versus the Integrity Commission is like watching a heavyweight bout, but with politics instead of punches. But here's where things get even more dicey for the JLP. What happens when the non-aligned voters, the swing votes, start to sway? Not looking good for the JLP. Hold on to your hats, because there's a tiny glimmer of hope for the JLP. If you squint, non-aligned voters showed a 5 percentage point increase in optimism, moving from 13% in February to 18% in September. Great, right? Except 45% of them still say Jamaica is on the wrong track. And when you zoom out the bigger picture, here's the real shocker. Since 2021, the number of people who believe we're heading in the wrong direction has jumped by 18 percentage points. Yep, Holness' second term has not been kind in the popularity department. If things keep sliding like this, a third term might be more a dream deferred than a done deal. Here's a summary of the key takeaways. 1. 44% of Jamaicans say the country is on the wrong path, unchanged since February 2024. 2. Among JLP supporters, pessimism increased by 4 percentage points to 20%. 3. PNP supporters remain highly pessimistic, with 68% saying Jamaica is on the wrong track. 4. Non-affiliated voters showed a small boost in optimism, moving from 13% to 18%, but 45% still believe the country is going in the wrong direction. 5. Biggest takeaway: since 2021, there's been an 18-point jump in the number of Jamaicans feeling the country's heading downhill. So what does all this mean for Andrew Holness and the JLP? Will they reverse the trend in time to secure a third term? Or is this the beginning of the end? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button after all, to keep you updated whether Jamaica's heading in the right direction or off the rails entirely. Oh, and if you thought this was the last we've heard from the Integrity Commission, trust me, you won't want to miss what they're cooking up next. Here are some questions people might have about the current political situation in Jamaica, along with potential answers to address your concerns. Question number 1. Why do 44% of Jamaicans feel the country is heading in the wrong direction? Answer: many Jamaicans are frustrated by the lack of visible progress in tackling key issues like crime, corruption, and the economy. The recent scandals involving the Integrity Commission and the government's handling of national challenges have fueled this perception. People want solutions, but the Holness administration appears to be losing momentum. Question number 2. Why isn't the government doing more to fix the economy? Answer: while the government has made strides in managing Jamaica's debt and inflation, many feel that these microeconomic gains haven't translated into better lives for everyday Jamaicans. Rising costs, stagnant wages, and high unemployment makes it hard for the average person to feel optimistic. Question number 3. Is the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, losing support? Answer: yes. Even among their own supporters, the Bluedot poll shows a growing number of JLP voters, up to 20%, who now believes the country is on the wrong track. This loss of confidence is a major warning sign for the party's future, especially with an election looming. Question number 4. What's happening between the Integrity Commission and Andrew Holness? Answer: the Integrity Commission recently published reports that raised concerns about possible misconduct within the government, and this has put Prime Minister Holness under immense scrutiny. The fallout from these reports has damaged his credibility, making it harder for the public to trust his leadership. Question number 5. Can Andrew Holness win a third term despite these issues? Answer: it looks more difficult by the day. The mood of the country has shifted dramatically since his second term began, with many Jamaicans now expressing doubts about his leadership. To win a third term, the JLP will need to deliver quick, visible changes to restore public confidence. Question number 6. What does this mean for the People's National Party, PNP? Answer: the PNP could be in a strong position to capitalize on the JLP's decline, but they need to offer more than just criticism of the current administration. With 68% of their supporters feeling pessimistic about Jamaica's direction, the PNP must present clear, actionable solutions to gain broader public support. Absolutely 100% right. That are facts. All them do are criticize Andrew Holness. That's not tangible solutions or tangible policies. Question number 7. Is there any hope for positive change in Jamaica? Answer: yes, but it requires strong leadership and a clear vision. While many Jamaicans are dissatisfied with the current direction, there's also a segment of unaffiliated voters showing renewed optimism. If the government can address critical issues like crime, unemployment, and corruption, there's still a chance to turn things around. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button after all. to keep you updated whether Jamaica's heading in the right direction or off the rails entirely. The results are in. So there you have it, folks. The results are in. Numbers don't lie. So that's something for the JLP and the PNP think about going forward. Yes. Some people say the PNP need to stop criticize the JLP and present tangible policies and solutions why people should choose them to be the next leader of the country. And there's a slight glimmer of hope for the JLP to turn things around. So who knows? Let's see how this saga unfolds. But I can tell you one thing, Andrew have a whole heap of work to go do. And when I say whole heap of work, I mean whole heap of work. Whole heap of PR and damage control. And this is politics, so the PNP are going to capitalize on this saga between the IC and the Prime Minister. So also politics play, it's political chess. Everybody always try to have the advantage, especially when it comes to winning the next election. It's all about getting into power and staying into power. You forgot to say you have the people and the country to take care of. The people and the country should always come first before your political ambitions. That's what real patriotic leaders do. But Jamaica doesn't have any patriotic leaders. That's the first thing. We have leaders who are self-serving, only look out for themselves and their personal gain and their political ambitions. 44% say Jamaica's heading in the wrong direction. Is Holness to blame? Has Andrew Holness lost control of Jamaica? Here's what the polls say. JLP in crisis. Why are so many Jamaicans losing faith in Holness? Can the JLP recover before it's too late? Shocking poll results. Is Jamaica really on the wrong track? 44% of Jamaicans think so. Do you? What does this poll mean for Andrew Holness' future? Will he survive? Why are even JLP supporters turning on Holness? You won't believe this poll. Is Holness leadership failing? Here's what 44% of Jamaicans really think. Could this be the end for the JLP? See what Jamaicans are saying. Is Andrew Holness losing control? 44% of Jamaicans say yes. The Integrity Commission report. Is this the end of Andrew Holness? See you in the next one. One love, Jamaica.